Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is going to be for September. And I just want to point out that recently I did some oracles looking ahead into the weeks ahead. I do an oracle once a week. It comes out on Tuesdays in Rumble and Wednesdays on YouTube. So I went ahead. I went as far as October 5th. What was interesting about the oracles and how they're unfolding, because I started this at the end of July, and the very first oracle that came up was called Before the Gathering. And I thought that that was very telling. So when I got to the end of September, and this will be the reading for September, so I'm going to be as curious as you are as to how this unfolds. But when I got to September 21st's card and September 28th's card, I came up with the same card 4 times. Like I did it for September 21st, but when I shuffled for the 28th, I did this 3 times. All 3 times the same card came up. So to me it was very like a red flag. Pay attention. So you can see that if you're a member at the website, it's free to get in to browse around for a month. And do look ahead at these oracles specifically at the end of September and into the first part of October. Yes, so let's have a look at September. What is going on? We're going to start the reading with the 7 of Air, the World card. The call, and the Hanged Man. This is telling me to be straight off the cuff here. The call here, it looks like you're going to be called to stay quiet. Stay quiet. There's going to be an awakening here. 7 of Air, this could be about gossip, rumors. So to me, this feels like scare tactics. The World card is the end of a cycle. September is the end of a cycle. We go into fall. And I do have the autumn forecast for each zodiac sign if you want to check those out. They'll be coming out into the public shortly here, if they're not out already. Some loose ends, perhaps, to tie up this old cycle to begin anew. This call, it's a judgment call. Libra energy, Pisces energy. We've got possibly this decision that's being made. Oh, this feels very much like the call to, you're ending a cycle, tying up loose ends. This feels like a revealing of deceptions. So when this is revealed to you in September, now this could be on a personal level, a global level. I'm looking at a global level because as a collective. Secrecy. And that judgment call is are you going to buy into the BS, the propaganda? Are you going to make a judgment call for your personal life, how you are going to step forward? With the World card, the end of a cycle is about, you've learned everything you need to learn. It's all been revealed to you, all the deceptions, and you can go in any direction you want now. So maybe that may be indicative of this judgment call. But we have you in hangman mode, which means, you know, this is spiritual. This is not by your doing. Well, I think I'm just going to sit here and hang on a tree and chill out. This is spirit moving you to be still. Absorb what you have learned. It is the awakening process. To be blessed for, or you're about to be turned on your head a different direction, maybe than the one you thought you were going to take. Let's continue. We've got the 10 of Earth, Page of Air, 9 of Fire, and the 8 of Air. So through this awakening process in September, this revealing, it really does feel like a global thing. I mean, never mind the collective and the personal life. This is everything that happens globally affects us personally, of course. This 10 of Air, or 10 of Earth, it is saying that you've garnered all that you could from this cycle. You are being watched. Now, this could be about a message that's coming in. This message may come from a young person. Someone who looks to you as a role model. But being under the World card, this new beginning, or this new cycle, this feels like a resurgence of energy, a downloading of energy. Now we've got the 9 of Fire. Do I have enough fuel in my tanks to complete this cycle of life? One more battle. Do I have enough in me to win the war? And I'm feeling stuck because all the stuff that is coming in, downloaded from the spirit world, things that are being revealed, how they are affecting you, may make you feel a bit paralyzed. This makes me think of, you know, one of those, I had a dream where, you know, we had the shadow man, and I was paralyzed in bed, and in my mind I was screaming, but finally physically I sat up and I was yelling, get out, get out. This is what this feels like. You may not like what's being revealed, but it is helping you to awaken, and you have everything you need. This is almost like, you know, here we are at the heart of the reading, the heart of that resurgence, going into battle, the resurgence of youth, with all of the energy that was all spent. You're being refueled here. So even if you feel, you know, somewhat, what do I do now? I feel stuck. What am I supposed to do? Well, this together makes me feel like you need that temperance card, patience. We'll see 9 of Earth under the 10 of Earth. You're going this one alone, guys. Independence. You're blazing your own trail. But it feels very much like a reminder of who you are, the beauty that is within you, that was brought to this earth through you. Justice. Fortune's wheel, and the King of Water. All right, on a personal level, someone really, really loves you. You know, this is like that unconditional, almost parental love. King of Water is the King of Love. It's Scorpio energy, so we see him, you know, this looks Poseidon, deep waters. His hand is outstretched. See if I can help you see that, because, well, with my eyes, I can't see shit. But his hand is outstretched. Turn on a different light. Does that help? There to help you. All you have to do is call. Send the help. And here it comes. Under feeling stuck. This download is love being filled to do with this heart of this reading, where this would make me feel like old person, you know. I'm tired. I'm almost at completion. 10 would be completion. One more battle. Do I have enough energy? It's diminishing. At the heart of your reading is this Page of Air. Youth. Re-energized. Being watched over. And on your personal level, someone watching you. This final, the cycle that's ending here is, we've got justice here. Talk about a resurgence. This is like transformation. This is almost like you're ascending energies. The Wheel of Fortune, universal energy, pouring in the vortex of where you stand, pouring love on you. And yes, for some of you, new love or old love, ancient love. We're going to be finishing this reading, I think. Let me just double check here. Depends how. Yeah. I'll be finishing with a message from your ancestors, for sure. So let's clarify what this is about for September. Like, what is coming? Look at that, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. What is coming? How do we proceed through September? Well, so far the cards are telling us that this almost feels like a bit like a shell shock up here. And this is at the beginning of September, even though that oracle I told you about for the end of September, it may be talking about that. Death, transformation. September will be a time of change, incredible change. This awakening may be a little bit rough for some. So for those of you who follow this channel, it's always been about preparation and service to others. The King of Pentacles. So Spirit is telling you through this awakening process, you are grounded. You may be receiving an offer. Maybe this, for some of you looking for love, this offer of love coming in is going to be very solid, foundational. Often the King of Pentacles talks about boss material, someone making an offer that's going to improve your circumstances. But this is nice to see with the end of a cycle, to have this offer coming in. Perhaps that's why the Hanged Man is Spirit telling you things are about to change, and to anchor. Help is coming in to anchor you. The Sun. The happiest card in the deck. Joy. So this judgment call, this feels like relief. Boy, I got out of that one. Thank heavens I made that decision. Thank heavens I made that move for this direction. This feels good. This feels positive. But when? When? With this Hanged Man. Spirit says, when that path opens, it's going to open wide. You will have clear vision as to what is coming and which direction to go. The King of Wands. This is help arrived. The King of Wands, he picks up the slack. He holds the line when you can't. Male or female has no bearing here. This is all energies, guys. Yes, it could indicate a male, but it is the meaning of the card. For some of you, maybe it's a job, a career, or moving, finding a home. Victory. And landing on this page, it's like the mother who can lift a semi-truck off of her baby. Strength. Lord knows where it came from. Superhuman strength. Victory and reward. And for some of you, that will be about love. Victory and love. This offer. The Ten of Wands. Isn't this nice of a message from Spirit World? From the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Don't you worry. That wand that completes and wins this war, that may come in a form of a child, or that resurgence of youth, that resurgence of strength. Three of Cups. Feeling stuck? Use the laws of attraction to your benefit. Put your intention out there to universe. Tell universe what you need. And then forget about it. Celebrate. Show gratitude. Be thankful. Celebration is coming. It is almost like in that moments of you know, feeling stuck and sending out your intentions to the universe. The knowing, that knowing, we have a full moon there. Could be the full moon of September, something happens for you. That knowing that here we are. Here is your answer. Accept it. Embrace it. And forget about it. All of this death, transition, new cycles beginning. Know that hope for happiness in the future. Hope you made this right judgment call, right choices in your life. That path opening up. There's that awakening. The awakening to the path that you are going to be taking here. Send out your intentions and know that you are being heard. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, we have the juggling card. So yeah, you're independent. You've got lots to do. There's some juggling on integrity, doing the right thing. For some of you, it's about being busy, doing multitasking with you know, your jobs or careers, blazing that trail. And I get the feeling here, because 9 is 1 away from completion, 10 being completion. We've got 2. It's almost like which one for the completion. Some of you may be deciding between 2 people, 3 people, who knows? Which one? You're going to be busy. And this is the type of decisions and multitasking, and I'll do this job first and I'll do that first, or I'll get my ducks all in an order. Only you can decide that. No one for you. Wow, guys, justice is coming in September. This certainly does clarify those oracle cards for September 21st and 28th. Justice is coming. We are going to have a heck of a revealing in September. And this feels going to shake up the world. But universe would have this for us. And clarifying it is the Hierophant. Yes, indeed. The High Priest. Higher levels of consciousness. Ascending to an understanding of higher consciousness, understanding the law of attraction and how it works, how you connect with universe. Being fed, not just as a people, but as kings, queens, emperors in your own right. Look at this. Guys, for some of you out there, wondering, will I ever find my true love? We have wish fulfillment here. Well, we have wish fulfillment if that's your wish or not. Universe has heard you, stepping in to help. This is because it's water, it's about emotions, emotional, that perhaps in the wish fulfillment, the remembrance of that message, to look ahead with joy. Ooh, that's going to be hard with what we're going through. Everything that happens in the world affects us personally. This September reading feels like a promise. Not just a promise, but an affirmation, a reminder that when strange, you have love pouring over you. Justice is coming to this world, is coming for us. Are you one of the good guys or the bad guys? Well, if you're on my channel, you're likely one of the good guys, because the bad guys, they've got justice coming. And this is also about bringing you to balance, helping you to balance. So now let's talk to our ancestors. Find out what they have to say to us. Sun is coming up. I think it's probably around 6 o'clock. Hopefully there's enough light in here for my one half-assed good eye to read you this card straight from the book. A message for the collective. In the month of September, what would you have us know from our ancestors, our guides, our loved ones? What is the message for the month of September for us? It's here somewhere. We have many paths. I've talked about many paths at length. Christians would argue, and rightfully so, there's only one path, one gate. Other religions would say, well, there's many paths that lead to the same gate. So let me put it to you this way. We are all on this path of life, and we all face death. This particular card, though, I do know that in line with the World card, a cycle ending, and being able to choose whatever direction you want. And there may be some confusion for some of you. Which direction am I going to turn now? What is going to bring justice? What is going to bring happiness? You know, what is going to bring safety or security? It certainly isn't going to be the government. But with the many paths, this is an indicator of your path has already been chosen. You already chose it, even if you're unaware of it. You know, you may be in the awakening process and pause, feeling stuck. But this path is going to be wide open to you at the right moment. So let me read to you from the book. The number on this is 34, bears down into a 7. I always feel these numbers are relevant in the gematria, or the geometry. The essence. How's that? All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met 2 stonemasons. He asks one what he is doing, and the mason replies, I'm squaring out this stone. He asks the other who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I'm building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. We have the calling here. Joy. The Sun card landing on the calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. So for those of you who have reached it this far in the reading, this is definitely for you. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. For some of us guys, people are not going to have a choice but to leave the beaten path, because the beaten path is beaten. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf. The laws of attraction that I talked about. You're being heard. They're conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. The medicine. You have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You are being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now, while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the woods look thick and impenetrable, venture in and let nature guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destination. Remember, if you do not know where you are going, any path will take you there. The laws of attraction. Things are about to shift again, my friends, into this bold new world. Thanks for joining me. And do check out the website. Oh, any videos you find of mine that are relevant to you, please share, because it's the only way any new viewers will ever see this channel. Bye-bye for now.